Tatiana. I want to see you bust down, bit. Nigga busting it down on a Tatiana in jail. We here to talk about Blueface bleed him. We here to talk about it. What's up, what's happening, Big K.A.? We back in the building. K.A. too good, he sleep with a coulda El Patron. You know the big dog here, man. He wanna talk about Blueface. Bluey, Blues Clues himself. Yes. When he's not on reality TV, having spats and tiffs with Chrisean, allegedly trying to beat her up outside on a sidewalk, leaking his sex tapes on Twitter and all this nonsense and whatever have you. He's out here going to jail for doing some fuckery. Yes, we here to talk about it. So he got locked up for a minute now. We've been talking about it. And one thing about Blueface, now again, you might not like him. You might say he's a one-trick pony or whatever. I did think he had personality. When he was rapping off beat, niggas were entertained by that. And, you know, he was doing his thing. Now, again, like I say, we're kind of, or in a fast food era, or fast food music at this point. So maybe the novelty of him doing that wore off, and he thought it was more profitable to be like a reality TV star or whatever have you. Which, hey, it was working for him. As much as I critiqued him and him like trying to like literally fighting Chrisean Rock's father on television, like giving the nigga a black eye. Like, what? Like, bro, they was doing some wild shit. Yo, Zeus is our next place, bro. Like how we be saying like motherfuckers on some other shit like Zeus. Like there's Earth, Mars, all that bullshit, and then we have Zeus. Like Zeus is our next place. They do some bullshit over there. Anyways, besides all that, long story less short, or long story less long, Blueface gets locked up for a minute, and we've been waiting to see exactly what's going on. There was something that happened at a club or whatever have you. I'm quoting it wrong. As I read the article, it's going to give me the proper information and I'll recall exactly what happened. But basically, something happened at a club. Some issues happened. He got locked up, whatever have you. Now, that situation happened like, I think a year or two prior. And now they finally caught his ass up for that. And he's getting like 4 years? 4 years. So we here to talk about it. So Blueface bleeding. Blueface receives 4-year prison sentence for probation violation. Blueface learned his fate in court today. Blueface has been behind bars since January. Oh fuck, really? January. When he turned himself in for an alleged probation violation. Today he was scheduled to appear in court for a sentence hearing where he'd finally learn his fate. The hearing was originally expected to take place late last month, but was ultimately delayed, leaving the rapper's fans and loved ones more eager than ever to see what takes place. It was possible that he would be released and be able to finally go home to his family. Unfortunately, however, that's not what played out. In anticipation, Blueface's father, Jonathan Porter Sr., hopped online to share a heartfelt message with supporters. He asked them to pray for him and his son and expressed hope that the judge would go easy on him in court. Porter Sr. later provided followers with an update, according to DJ Academics, revealing that Blueface was sentenced to 4 years in prison. For obvious reasons, he appeared heartbroken and wished his son luck. Blueface's father isn't the only one of his parents who was pushing for his release. However, his mother, Clarissa Safford, has been particularly vocal about her son's legal issues. She even requested help from Kim Kardashian. Listen. We know the Kardashians, you know, they love the black culture, you know what I'm saying? They profited off the black culture enough. We know that. We understand that. I hear you, Blueface's mom. And you just trying to get your son out of jail. You trying to get him out this jam, this position. I understand. But I don't think they trying to rock out with Blueface or fuck with Blueface. At least at that, like when he was doing the, you know what I'm saying, the Tatiana dancing, he was fucking crip walking, doing all that bullshit he was on. Like maybe at that point when he first popped off, maybe Kim will do all that shit, but now she ain't doing that, number one. And number two, again, his management is a whack 100. Remember when, I don't know if it was Whack or Ray J, but Whack or Ray J, or I think it was Whack, I don't know that. There's another tape eventually of the Kanye Kim shit that somehow they had. and Kanye had to go over there and get that shit back or whatever have you. Woo woo woo, whatever the fuck it was. So if you are a client of Whack 100, like you're kind of in that mix, that ecosystem over there, I don't think the Kardashians gonna do you too much favors. Maybe if you Ray J. I think Kim still got love for Ray J. I think Kim still got, like, it might be a tiny bit if you will, but Kim still got love for Ray J. You know what I'm saying? It might not be a lot, but she still got a little bit of love for Ray J. But besides that, bro, everybody else over there, bro, Wag, Game, all them niggas, nah, she ain't fucking with them niggas. But anyways, she requested help from Kim Kardashian earlier this year. Sappho told, by the way, if I'm mispronouncing your last name, I apologize. I don't know how to say this shit. Told TMZ last month that she has a welcome home party plan for Blueface, which will have to be pushed back quite a bit. Blueface is certainly a polarizing figure, but social media users were also hoping that he would return home sooner rather than later. If only for the sake of his youngest child, Chrisean Jr.'s mother. Is Chrisean Jr. It's a boy, right? It's a boy, right? Which, honestly, a boy can have the name Chrisean. Listen, black people, we have named our kids worse over the years. We kind of have to hold it down. Like some of this shit we have named niggas, bro. It is what it is, bro. I know a nigga called Taquar. That's my man's, but the nigga sound like a Pokemon. Come on, bro. But anyways, with that being said, what was that? Yeah, Chrisean Rock is also currently incarcerated. Okay, and might be looking at an 8-year sentence. Really? I didn't know she. Yeah. See, that's what I'm saying. It got to a point with the whole, like, Chrisean and Blueface in love, like the Zoo show, like they was just doing too much, bro. I just didn't want to speak about these niggas. They was just doing too much, bro. So yeah, the fact, like, I'm kind of playing catch up now. I'm like, oh shit, you locked up too? Like, it's crazy for drug charges. So, what do you think of Blueface's father revealing that the rapper was sentenced to? If it wasn't him, some nigga was gonna reveal it. What the fuck you mean? What do I think about this shit? But it does suck. Like, as a family member, I would be sad that my son, my child, is going through this. Of course, regardless, like, I wouldn't say you're biased, but of course, you don't want your children to go through hardships. You wouldn't want your sibling to go through hardships. So I do understand. At the same time, Blueface, you was wilding a little bit, nigga. You gotta hold that shit. I ain't gonna lie. Not to say I don't have no sympathy for Blueface, and I don't wish jail on nobody. But, like, there's some shit, nigga. You was doing some shit, bro. You got caught up, my nigga. I ain't gonna lie. It was what it was. Now, yeah, they could have went a little bit extra hard on you just because of your celebrity, and maybe they thought this was like a game to you or whatever. So they're a little bit more harsh. But besides that, bro, it is what it is. Like, nigga, you was doing too much. Hey, like I said, I fuck with Blueface. I don't hate the nigga, but he was doing too much. I gotta keep it a buck. But yeah, besides all that, man, it is what it is. I didn't know Chrisean was locked, though. That's a surprise to me. So who the fuck taking care of the kid? And doesn't he have, like, wait, so is he still with Chrisean? Because he had to show it wasn't him, like, Jaden Alexis or whatever. Like, it's like, see, this nigga got too much shit going on. I don't know. I don't know what's going on with that nigga. But anyways, besides all that, man, hey, listen. Blueface, keep your head up, bro. 4 years, hopefully. They give you a deal, like, you know what I'm saying? You get out early with good behavior or whatever have you. You might do, like, what's that shit? House arrest. If you're good enough, you might, after like 2 years or something, you might be eligible for like house arrest or a halfway house or whatever have you. So we'll see what happens. And yeah, let's say, and if you do get out on good behavior or whatever, nigga, just stay out the way. You was doing a little too much. Just stay out the fucking way. But besides all that, man, that's really all I got to say. What do y'all think? Write it in the comments down below. Besides that, Friendly Neighborhood K.A. signing out for today. Black TJ there while they're doing this thing. Subscribe to the second channel, Quasimodo. We be ringing bells. Ain't no photos, you heard me? And I'm gone. Slime Zoom, peace, y'all, Elge gang. I be fucking out the outro sometime, you heard me? Like and subscribe. Aye.